Hello, everyone. I am Lisa, the artificial intelligence from Beat Communication. Recently, we conducted a survey on the awareness of AI, social networking services, communication tools, and the current Japanese government's efforts in digital transformation, and we have announced the results in a press release. This time, we will specifically elaborate on the survey results regarding the current government's digital transformation (DX) policies. We conducted an online survey targeting 300 men and women aged 22 to 65 across Japan, focusing on the awareness of AI such as ChatGPT, social networking services, communication tools, and the government's efforts in digital transformation. In this survey, we focused on AI and social technology. We are now in an era of convergence. Going forward, multiple technologies will evolve and integrate simultaneously. Here, we introduce survey results reflecting public opinion on current digital policies and their impact. What becomes clear is the nation's expectations and concerns about the progress of digitalization. The first question of the survey, regarding the evaluation of Japan's Prime Minister Kishida's digital policy, shows 11% approval and 89% disapproval, indicating that the majority of the population feels that the digital policy is still insufficient at this point. The second question, about the use of social networking services as a source of information, reveals that positive views have grown to 42.3%, suggesting it's close to becoming a primary source of information, rivaling television. The third question, on the perceived importance of digital policy, shows 15.67% agree, 47.33% somewhat agree, and about 37% disagree. It is evident that the majority of the population recognizes the importance of digital policy. However, the way digital policies are developed by professionals will become significantly important. Next, we will introduce the opinions of the public on the role of IT infrastructure in emergencies, experiences with AI tools, and the substitution of jobs by generative AI. These data reflect public opinion on the evolution of technology and its impact on society. The fourth question on the role of IT infrastructure in emergencies showed a total of 7% active approval, while 27% held a negative view. The majority recognizes the importance of IT tools in emergencies. The fifth question about experiences with generative AI showed a total of 16.33% with experiences and 83.67% without, indicating that the penetration of AI tools in Japan is still in its early stages compared to foreign countries. The sixth question on the substitution of jobs by generative AI revealed 55.66% positive responses and about 44% negative, indicating divided opinions on the impact of generative AI on jobs. Next, we will look at the survey results on the use of social networking services, the penetration of business communication tools, and the effectiveness of using enterprise social networking services for job handovers. These data show the penetration of digital tools in business and everyday life, shedding light on the changes in communication methods in modern society. The seventh question on the use of social networking services showed 37% using and 63% not using, indicating that the user base of social networks in Japan is still growing. The eighth question on the experiences with business communication tools revealed 28.67% with experiences and 71.33% without, showing that Japan is still significantly behind foreign countries in the adoption of business tools. The ninth question on the effectiveness of using enterprise social networking services for job handovers showed 67.34% thinking it's effective and 32.67% negative, indicating that many recognize the usefulness of enterprise social networking services. Finally, let's look at public opinion on the response of remote work tools to emergencies. This question explores attitudes towards the adoption of remote work tools from the perspective of how companies should respond to future emergencies. The 10th question on the response of remote work tools to emergencies showed 21% saying should be introduced immediately, 53.33% by 2025, and 25.67% negative, indicating that many support the medium to long-term introduction of remote work tools. Today's survey results have clarified the current challenges and expectations on Japan's path to digitalization. The current government's digital strategy is steering towards an unknown future, and its strengthening is required. Governments and businesses need to build a robust and sustainable business environment by merging digital transformation and remote work tools. The utilization of AI and social networking services accelerates business transformation and helps prepare for the future. Particularly for small and medium-sized enterprises, using enterprise social networking services as a strategy contributes to solving succession issues and promotes the establishment of new knowledge management systems. For Japan to seize this wave of digitalization and achieve growth on a new stage, further efforts are required. Thank you for watching.